Okay, yeah. Hi, this is now week 2 of me doing the artist's way. I'm trying to speak a little quieter because it is currently like 20 past 11. I'm recording it so late because I've just got off a night shift at my work, and I couldn't film it in the morning because I woke up at. When did I wake up? I woke up at like 12 because I had another night shift last night, and it just drained me. And I could have filmed it before going out, but I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, this week, this week's been good and bad. It's been a mix of things. I've been keeping up with the morning pages, and I did an artist's day again. This time it was kind of like a mix of like an artist day, but also something that I'm trying to make for like a freelancing like side business company thing that I want to make. So I was just doing a bit of filming for that, and it kind of doubled up as the artist date because it was my first time using this camera that I'm using now for this to actually make or film the shots. So it was interesting to use, to be fair. But yeah, more on this week, I guess. Um, the morning pages have been a lot better. Like they come in a bit more naturally, whereas last week it kind of dragged on a bit, and I didn't really know what I wanted to write, or I wasn't clear on what I was writing. So yeah, it's definitely gone a bit better. It's becoming more natural to write in the pages, and it is helping me like clear out thoughts and stuff. Um, I've done a lot better at reaching out to people this week as well, which was one of the things that I wanted to start doing more, which was like reaching out to like people in like the community where I live, like the filmmaking community. And that's a good like bit of advice for anyone starting out, really, is just either go to local networking events if there's any and try to speak to people. I know it's very daunting. I've done it a few times, and I struggle a bit to speak to new people, or just try and reach out to people. And I've been lucky enough that the people that I have reached out to have gotten back to me, which, as far as success rate goes, it's like pretty much, well, I wouldn't say 100%. There was one person that hasn't got back to me yet, but it's like an 80% hit rate, which is a lot higher than most people. I mean, granted, I've only messaged like 4 people so far, but I mean, 4 people in a week isn't too bad considering I never did it before. So yeah, that's been good, and I've been getting some messages back, and I've been talking to people, so that's good. But as far as like my other kind of creativity side that I wanted to start doing a bit more, I've been struggling on that. I don't know if it's just like I still have my old mentality in my head of like, procrastination and laziness, and just trying to find the right time to start. And it's just been a bit more of a struggle. I think this week, like I've tried sometimes to start, but it's just not come to me. And I think that's the thing. I'm just waiting for it to come to me, whereas I really should just start. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's always been a bit of a struggle for me. Like I have written a few things in the past, and I've made. Sorry if you can hear some snoring in the back. Um, I have made some like uh, like videos and films in the past, but I want to get better at it. I mean, it is at the end of the day my dream to like make big films in the future and make like big stories. So I need to start eventually, but I think it's just been quite a bit of a mental struggle. I mean, I have had a lot on my mind for a while now, not just like film and creative related stuff, just like personal stuff as well. And I wouldn't say it ties into it, but you know, your personal, like mental health and well-being affects any part of life, I guess. So it's not an excuse, but it's just one of them things that's there, and it's hard to get out of the comfortability that you're in now. Like knowing that when I do start, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and I'm gonna want to revert back into like being comfortable and going on my phone and not making anything. So I'm just gonna have to fight that feeling for a while. I just gotta fight my mind basically. It's just me against me. Me against me. But I am getting to that stage where I'm just fed up of myself, like not doing anything. Like, I think one thing that I've had to fight a lot this week is it's comparison. Like, comparing myself to people who may be of like similar age to me, and I'm comparing myself to them, or like people that I've met at networking events, and I'm comparing myself to them getting gigs and making progress with their film careers and stuff, and I still feel like I'm stuck. I've been at the same job for almost 4 years now, and I feel like I've made almost no progress whatsoever. So I just feel like, yeah, I feel like I've just not done anything. And when I think back on like the last 3 years and me feeling like I've not done anything, it just makes me think like, how much longer am I going to spend not doing anything before I just decide to do something? And I think I am just getting fed up with myself of like putting that fear on myself to get started, or like waiting for the perfect moment to start. And the reality check for anyone else hearing this is there will be no perfect start. So you just got to start now. And I've been telling myself that for months now, probably even years, and yet I haven't. And it's just because I'm too comfortable with like living this ordinary life. And it sounds weird, but sometimes a part of me kind of wishes. It sounds bad, but it's like sometimes a part of me kind of wished that I never had these big ambitions, because it means I could just live a simple life and like, chill with my friends and play games and all that kind of stuff. Not to say that I still can't, but I think I want too much too badly. Like, I want the success of like being a filmmaker and telling stories. And I think that's just burnt too much. It's just like ingrained in me so much that it's just like there is no other option for me. Like I've spent many nights thinking like, is there anything else that I want to do? And it's like, no, this is it. This is what I want to do. So yeah, I'm all in now, I guess. I'm all in. But for me to be all in is I gotta start, and I better do it in week 3, because yeah, I'll be annoyed at myself if I don't. So yeah, I think that's all for this week. Some ups and downs, but overall fairly decent. Yeah. See you in week 3. Bye.